Hello everyone and welcome to Quality Games. This is episode 3 of Rome Total War and we will continue the Imperial campaign as House of Julii. And let's begin with a strategic overview. So we have started from here, from northern Italy, and there we have been able to push the Gauls back quite nicely. And we are now seeking to capture Batavium next, as our finances most likely allow us to build large enough army to do that. And from there we sailed to Salona to capture it, and from there to Greece, and we have captured most of it as well as Macedon. And we are actually doing quite well. Sparta is a large city producing princeps, and from Corinth we can recruit velites. And from Athens we could recruit Hastati, but there is not enough population. And our last battle was to capture Thessalonica, which we managed to do. And after retraining the troops, we will continue our push to Bulatsora. I don't know how to pronounce that. And after it, I think we have beaten the Macedonians, and we will continue towards the Black Sea. We will capture, is it Byzantium? Yeah. And then Tulis as well as Campus Gitai. After that, the question is, should we declare war against Dacians? Maybe at some point, or maybe we will continue across the sea here to get these coastal cities and the cities Kydonia and Rhodes from here. In the northern front, after Batavium is captured, we will fortify Mediolanium, or make it kind of an anchor here in the northern part. And after that, we will capture at least Segestica and maybe some other rebel towns, so that our area here is consolidated. And after that, I think we need to challenge the Britons so that they don't grow too powerful. It seems they are beating the Gauls quite heavily, and maybe even Germans. But I think our plans are clear, so we will wait one more turn to get reinforcements, and after that we will continue our push northward. And let's lower tax rate here so that we can put these principes to good use. And they will get some reinforcements from Corinth. And from Larissa as well, as those equates finish. Okay, I think we can change turn. By the way, are there some armies in ships or fleets nearby? Just making sure that there won't be any nasty surprises waiting for us. Okay. And here is our diplomat seeking to enter the Asia Minor area and negotiate with I guess Seleucids, Pontus and Armenia. Maybe even Egyptians if they have reached that far yet. Scythians are allies at the moment, but I don't doubt a bit that they will attack us at the first opportunity that presents itself. Okay, and we can march forward. The question is what kind of garrison to leave here. I guess we can leave at least some of those, maybe some hastily, and maybe we will be able to keep this city under our control. But new conquests await. They have a decent army there, so I think we will wait for these reinforcements to arrive before pushing forward. And here in northern Italy, we're planning to retrain these. And after that, okay, we have a new scout or spy who got killed right away. Let's see if there are some mercenaries we could recruit. No, they are not. So I think I will wait for the reinforcements from Arretium. I don't know if it matters how these are organized, but it may be so that if one recruits a completely new unit, it doesn't retrain these. So the retraining must be first and then the recruitment of new units. But as said, I'm not exactly sure if it works that way. But better safe than sorry. And we can now continue our construction projects, which are actually proceeding pretty well. Is it so that we are making some thousands of money here? Okay, the Dacians have moved northward. It seems that Germania will soon be destroyed. I don't dare to improve farms too much because if the population growth gets out of hand, we are going to have problems with public order. But here the paved roads will be excellent. And I think next turn we will be able to assault Pulazzora. And how many units? We can have 8 more. And here we are receiving 6, 7th, and maybe this cavalry unit being the 8th. And let's see, Arretium, we can train some more Hastates, and oh, They have moved out from Batavium. Okay. Let's send a general to support there. No mercenaries still available. So let's see what the enemy is up to here. Actually, I think we can send some troops there, and then we can reinforce Mediolanum with these hastati. Okay, and they are trying to come across the river, which is excellent. River defenses are the battles from which the best victories are obtained. Especially if the enemy units route from our side of the map. And the reason for that is, or for the easiness of this kind of battle, that we can kind of envelope the enemies who are crossing the bridge. Which means that more of our units compared to them will be able to attack at the same time. And especially if we had missile troops, they would be very effective, especially from the left side, because the enemy shield is on the other side, so they have highest chances of making good attacks. And additionally, the enemy is so concentrated on the bridge that even bad shots will hit the enemies. Unfortunately, the enemy warlord didn't come into range of those missiles, but at least the enemy is routing in the right direction. And as the enemies are so close together, one unit routing will cause panic in others, which will make the fight easier for us as the panic spreads. I think at the moment the only thing keeping the enemy force together is the warlord. And when he drops, this whole army will collapse. So let's try to help our troops with the general. By the way, where is our general? Okay, he decided to go to the middle of the fight. Fortunately, he survived that endeavor. But the left flank is wavering. Okay. And now I think the collapse here will happen. Yeah. And it's only just a mopping up operation now. And let's try to make it so that no enemies will escape. There. Okay, those two got away, but since the general died, they will disband any case. Or anyway. I think we will agree trade rights with Britain. We don't want to have ceasefire with Greeks. We will assault them again soon enough. I think in here we can build the improved farms. In Athens, highways would be nice, but they are quite expensive. Let's see if we have enough money. In Sparta, since it's a big city, let's make sewers to decrease the probability of plague. And here paved roads as well will be a good choice. Okay, we have nice superiority here, since they mostly have militia. I think we can auto-resolve, but I will save just in case. Some casualties, but I think they are alright. I think we have destroyed Macedon. This can be exterminated. And let's repair. We don't want this to grow too fast, so we will destroy this and instead build a tempered Jupiter. And the princeps can go to Thessalonica to be retrained. The general will go with them. Mercenaries will go with them. And I think I will take the elite Hastati with me as well. And we can raise taxes there. And here let's retrain those units. Some additional forces can be sent northwards. And here let's train some more units, and then let's see the Western Front. These two units must be retrained. I need to test if it works without without changing that order of how to build units. And I think we will leave only small garrison to Mediolanum. We will combine troops here. Drive those Gauls a bit further away. And actually I think our goal is to wipe this unit out. Or this small army out altogether. I won't take the auto battle because I think I would get too high casualties, as I want my army intact enough to lay siege of Batavium next turn. And if it takes too much casualties, the enemy can break the siege. I think this will be such a short battle we can run. Interesting thing is if the commander here, okay, it's warband. And here we have swordsmen, heavy infantry against light infantry. In these cases the heavy infantry will triumph. Okay, are they attacking? Are they fleeing? Not. No. And it's time to throw the pili. I think we will route these first. There. Withdraw a bit, then engage the commanding unit and route it as well. And actually these barbarian cavalry or mercenaries, cavalry mercenaries can chase down those. While, okay.
The enemy army is in flight. Pursue them.
And it's important to destroy the whole army, so they won't cause us any troubles when we begin the siege. There. And without too many casualties. And we can begin our siege. They have quite a large army there, so let's see what units. Okay, we can merge most of our army there. Let's see if we can send this as well. I think that's okay. And then next turn this will go to reinforce Mediolanium if needed. And once again, I think we have a turn. By the way, I need to control my diplomat. Okay, we have gained our first office, Questor. And okay, this man has quite nice management skills. The Questor does not give much, but that management is really nice. In Corinth, I think we can improve the barracks. Mediolanium can have Syros. Bulazora, I think Temple of Jupiter. And we have it all ready.
At your service.
here is Nicomedia. Let's take care of these rebels on our way. And I think I will combine the troops here and send these two to retraining. Oh, I'm training war dogs. Well, let it be war dogs then. Since there are no roads, it will take quite a long time to reach Byzantium. And actually I think we will soon build shipwright in Sparta, so we can get some triremes. Okay, Brutii, I have conquered this. I need to get Rhodes because of that Colossus. It brings such a great benefits for sea trade. So that's why I want it. Let's make that a bit more secure, and after these troops join this army, I think we have Batavium ready for taking. And it's time to make a turn. Oh, the diplomat. Well, next turn. Oh, they are trying to break the siege with some mercenaries. And this is quite decent army containing some swordsmen as well. 10, 4, 12 are the stats. Our hastati, actually I cannot see it. But I think the battle plan here is to break this army before this army can join it. And then we will focus on the Gaul's main army.
The Gauls fool themselves. Await my orders.
And in order to win a skirmisher army, I think I will use mostly the barbarian mercenaries and cavalry.
The enemy have brought up reinforcements in a pathetic attempt to save themselves.
While these form up to face the main army, and the cavalry can punch through the middle here. And then let's take down the general. And do they need help? Only a fool could lose that battle, so they will need some help. Okay. Actually, our barbarian mercenaries are running from skirmishers. Interesting. Let's just hope that our general can handle the situation there. The enemy is wavering. I think we will manage.
The enemy general flees.
Okay.
Press forward so the spirit of his army is broken too.
And time to break the last remaining enemy unit. so that this army has been dealt with.
The enemy army is in
Okay.
flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
And it's time to make a battle formation here. This can spread out a bit. These will protect the flank there, while these two will protect the left flank, and actually I don't want these to start shooting those fleeing mercenaries. And these barbarians, I think they have already quite weak morale, so they will form our reserve. Yeah, they both are unhappy over taking casualties. Actually, these Illyrian mercenaries performed very well against these barbarian mercenaries. Okay. We can put these to fire at will mode. And the question is, should I wait for the enemy to come to me, or should I push forward? Let's wait a bit to see what the enemies are. Okay, they are coming. Their lines are quite weak, but I think they are seeking to surround us. So let's put our reserves to guard the flanks a bit better. We are under no time pressure here. The enemy must make the initiative. That skirmisher warband is a weak spot in the enemy line. Maybe a unit or task force of cavalry could break them. Let's at least try it out. Pili are starting to fly. Okay. Those will die if they go forward. Some of the enemies are already breaking. Most of the enemies are breaking. As are these skirmishers. Excellent. So now we need to get back because that cavalry is charging. Okay, the enemy general attacked here. I wasn't paying enough attention. Let's try to break the enemy warlord. That's the situation here. I think that will make the battle quite a bit easier for us. Yes, the enemy is breaking. And practically they have lost the battle. some of enemy cavalry are still capable of putting up some fight. Okay, not anymore. And there. And this battle was good also because now we can capture Batavium much more easily, because practically the enemy wasted their strength in this battle. Defensive battle would have been much easier for them, I think. And we have victory. And actually we captured the city. And if I remember correctly, the Marius reform, so that legionaries will replace the princeps and triarii, and I cannot recruit Hastati anymore, will require that a Roman city has an imperial palace. And Batavium grows very fast. So I think it might be prudent to occupy this in order to build the imperial palace as fast as possible. And here I think sewers will do. In Sparta it was the shipwright. In Larissa I think sewers. And let's see, Batavium. Shrine to Abnova. We will dismantle it. And build a shrine to Ceres to increase the fertility. We will build farms, sewers, paved roads, and I think after that we will need to focus on the happiness or population of the public order. But before that we still have some enemies lurking about. Okay. They made a nice withdraw. Let's see if these units can capture. Take care of them. Likely not, by the way. Yeah, clear defeat. So we still need to take care of that army next turn. Actually, I could have sent the Hastati from here to help. Let's see. Close defeat. Maybe some town watch next. Well, we can handle them next turn. And the diplomat here. Yeah, we are entering the area of Armenia. Let's give them trade rights. And change map information. It seems Sextus Antonio is becoming quite decent diplomat. Oh, this is Scythian town. They have invaded Parthia, which is nice. And here Flavius Victor will march forward. Can recruit some mercenaries, but not too much because they are quite expensive to maintain. And frankly, we have better troops in our own army. So this will be enough. And And here, after these have been retrained, we will continue towards Segestica. Actually, it's under siege. Interesting. Are the Dacians besieging it? And we have a new family member. I think... this extravagance is not good. Maybe some military service will do him some good. Lily-livered and stoic. Maybe we will give this family member a governorship of Thessalonica, as he is stoic, so he shouldn't be tempted by a rich town. And here, yeah, it was military service for him. Oh, we don't want to attack a Roman faction at the moment. But we want to take care of this. And actually I'm not sure if we managed to deal a killing blow. And actually let's build a temple before pushing forward, and we didn't manage to kill him. Maybe this time. No, okay, but we will capture this Gallic town. Armenium, we can build sewers, Mediolanum. We can increase taxes, build stables in Thessalonica. I think mines will be nice, producing 300 per turn, paying themselves back in 7 turns. Bulatsora, I think paved roads to improve our army movement. And I think the general is ready to move. And these reinforcements as well. What about Sextus Antio? Not Antonio, but Antio. I think I need to scout that Chestical. It seems I'm focusing now on building rather than conquering. I think I need to change the approach soon, or I will stall the advancement in the campaign. But Byzantium will be under siege. Reinforcements will come soon there. And I think this governor will be great in Batavium to improve public order. And here could get some mercenaries. We will take them. And let's fight this manually. I want to take care of that enemy leader. And while the pillar is flying, the cavalry will circle the enemy and cut off their escape routes. Okay. Time to send in the cavalry. Quite okay.
Enemy army is in flight. Pursue
Now
them
that
and
we
drive
just
them.
need to take care of the general. Okay.
Demands victory from her general.
Mission
And
accomplished.
this day is clearly our victory.
Some casualties, but okay. So, our strategy would dictate. Okay, it's under siege. So, we will attack Luvavum. And this general will reinforce Mediolanium as the enemy is approaching. Some extra troops will be beneficial. Actually, it's the goal faction leader. And let's see about our diplomat. I think we will send the downwards back and actually the hostile unit here, because it's unlikely that enemy will try to take Arretium. Okay, they would offer to cease fighting if I give, or we give them 2 cities and 1000 gold. Not going to happen. I think we can agree trade rights with Dacia. And the Greek cities won't get ceasefire. Okay, and that city is not under siege anymore. We are the strongest and most advanced faction. Let's make Armenium range weapon producer. Highways in Corinth. In Thessalonica, I think improved mines first. Especially as they are producing 50% more. And then the kind of normal mine. And in Batavium, a temple. And actually, what are these? Okay. Let's take care of these. And this army will move forward to the rebel town there. And we will need some more troops here to maintain order. And I think we are able to capture Luvavum here. And let's actually save before resolving this. No need to exterminate. Let's just repair and build a shrine to Jupiter. And actually this is a bit challenging kind of village or town. Because it's a border town, there are the Britons here, the Dacians there, and there most likely. Yeah, the border here is brown. And it's a small one, it grows slowly. I think Shrine to Ceres will be better to improve the growth. But the city itself won't help defending itself, so we will need to maintain a strong garrison there. Which is kind of okay, because then we won't need a strong garrison in Batavium, as Mediolanium will protect this side. But then again, we might need a garrison here in Segestica. And here we will take, of course, the auto-resolve. Byzantium is ours, and what temple is here? Hermes, and we will switch to Jupiter and train some troops.
Yes, master.
And Tylis will be our next target there. I think we will head there to see if the Egyptians are already pushing forward there. It's here. He can go to Thessalonica. And actually he should take care of this rebel army there. And by the way, the shipwright is ready in Sparta, so we can build a fleet. Oh, the Brutii are approaching Rhodes, which is actually undefended. So if the Brutii are next, they may be able to capture Rhodes, as the Greek cities are not willing to defend it. That would not be nice. Let's see. After this turn we will see what's happened to Rhodes. Okay, let's adopt public loyal Flavius or Tiberius Valerius. Okay, now there is plague in Macedonia. Which means that the governor intended to go there will not go there, but we will think something else for him. And actually let's build roads here. And Flavius Victor will leave some weakened mercenary bands behind to garrison Byzantium. And then we can hire some mercenaries to replace those men. And here I think some brigands. Okay, let's gather some troops to hunt them down. We don't want them to hinder our trade, and I think this general can go to Corinth then. And we can begin the siege of Segestica. I think that army will be more than enough to take it, especially if we reinforce it a bit. And then here I think 3 full units of hastati and some barbarian cavalry need to hold this for now. We can send reinforcements rather in short notice, but Quintus Julius will retrain his army here, replenish it, get some reinforcements from Mediolanium, and then push forward to the west. I think there is a Gallic town, which we will capture next. We have our first ship, and it seems Rhodes is still standing. And let's make some extra troops so we can send them there. And will it affect public order here if we send Manius Julius away? It will a bit. Let's take some mercenaries, and I think next turn this fleet will sail towards Rhodes, as the Brutii army will actually help us to fight the battle there. Let's improve. Actually, I don't need to improve walls. Let's make a blacksmith in Athens. I think shipwright as well. Corinth. I think I can take the communal farming now. In Larissa. I think communal farming will be okay. Batavium will need paved roads. And Byzantium will need a port, but we can't afford it, so these farms will need to wait a bit. And we will build the port here. And I think the public order will be high enough. And we will attack the Thracians. And this governor can go to Sparta. And actually I think I can hire some more mercenaries. Yes. And let's just hope that any pirate fleets won't attack us. Okay, the Brutii started the siege here. Let's hope the city will hold. It seems our finances are not so strong anymore. Well, then I'm recruiting a bit too many troops. Okay, Mediolanium is under siege. The pirate fleet attacks, but we should be okay. And the Egyptians are already here.
That's not possible.
Okay.
At once, no more moves.
Let's see what happens in the siege. Halicarnassus is
Ready to sail. Aye, Captain.
quite strongly defended.
Fleet ready. Set sail.
Okay, Pergamum, strongly defended.
Set sail. Ready to sail.
We need to just wait and see what happens there.
Sir, march. Imperator.
And since enemy army is coming there, rather a full enemy army, we need to capture this soon. Here, I think we can handle this already, except they are quite experienced defenders, so let's save just in case.
Orders. Attack.
Close victory.
Victory. This land
That
is
was
Roman.
quite difficult. But the most important thing, the city is ours. And actually we need to retrain those hastati. And here
Imperator.
a relieving army will set forth. And as these are defeated, we can push right to the southern France. Maybe let's take mercenary band there. And I think it won't hurt us to bring this Triume here as well.
Yes, Captain.
And if this falls here, I think this army needs
Ready to
to
sail.
besiege Halicarnassus and open a new front in Turkey. But I think that's everything for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That will help a great deal. Have a great rest of the day. Quality Old Games out.